It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. Return coming from the 6. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get this up to the 29-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Another carry for him. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're left with 4th and short. McCarthy to throw for it. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Mahomes going to throw on this first play. And his first pass falls incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They send the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's...
And they will score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Hand off to the back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On play action now, McCarthy. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now it's McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense. An avoidable mistake, and that one's going to set the coaches off more than almost any other. And now they're going to mark off the yardage. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
So many throws in the league attack this area of the field. They love to attack the slot. And for these defenders who have to play that area, it takes great reaction. It takes tremendous intuition. And then just a spatial awareness of understanding where you are amidst that space to go take the ball away. That is well done.
To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he goes out of bounds, just short of the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
A give now from the gun. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by Von Miller.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
He's on the move. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. And they can go ahead and stay. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Lone back gets the handoff. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. Take him down right along the 30. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. This one goes for 3 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Here from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 3rd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Third down, it's Mahomes. That's caught for the first. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying the right side. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. 40. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings start to fight back with their first points of this game. Jake Moody on for the PAT. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Mahomes. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept at breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, here's a handoff. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Dallas Turner there to bring him down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
To the air, 3rd and long. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. To the air, Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Throwing is Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Chiefs who need to figure out this 3rd and 11. Here's Mahomes now. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Vikings will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. Gets
this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he gets gets this down to the 13-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Working inside the red zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Called in by Worthy. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Mahomes. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And it sets up second down. Again, Mahomes to throw. Chased out to his right. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. On target to Worthy. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. A final throw before the break. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackle made by Von Miller. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete, here's Brown. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Left side, backs there, cut! And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Pressure coming from Mahomes. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Back to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
They motion the tight end over. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. He brings it in. Touchdown, Kansas City. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Butker on now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. McCarthy with a blitz coming. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10, McCarthy. Sideline shot is snagged by Hawkinson. And he goes out, just needed one more step to reach midfield. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. This one's to Kirk out left side. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Hawkinson reels it in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Running back sent in motion. From the red zone now. Dump off caught by his back.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Buys top, and they take this in for the score. The Vikings start the second half with some needed points. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Vikings tie this game at 21. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. They give it to him again. Another big rip for him. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Kelsey makes the catch. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead as Todd runs out here in the 3rd. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's still just a 1-score game as we resume play in the 4th.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with. Second down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They'll run here on first down. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On play action now, McCarthy. Able to find Hawkinson. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Offense in the hurry up here. The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Another carry for him. And he'll get it up to the 27. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tie.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. He's back to throw. Hauled in by Worthy. There he goes again. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped.
Trailing by one score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
On first down, they'll run. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Vikings losing by 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 42. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. Hits his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Rolling left, buying some time. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. And this one does not go far. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. McCarthy to throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. To throw. Incomplete in the end zone.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Looking to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs make the play that should win them this game. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in, just as that knee goes down.
So score this a win for the Chiefs. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.